Wife cheated, no begging to come back.
Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started.
Wife cheated, no begging to come back. This is my first post, but have been lurking since it all went down. So this is all pretty fresh. Wife of 5 years been together, 13 caught her cheating first week of May. Found DMs that painted the entire picture. Still burns just thinking about it. She started talking to this guy beginning of March, and towards the end of March is when I started to notice the change. Social media selfies were extra. Going out to the same club/bar more and more. And this is where she met this guy. She would go with girlfriends and her mom and sisters. So at first, I didn't think too much of it. But once she started coordinating, going to this place, which is not like her at all, I knew something was up. I would randomly try to check her phone, but it had a complex password, etc. All the red flags. Anyways, a week before I caught her, I called her out on the rift between us because I'm sure all of you have known how a cheater acts. And she said she thinks we need to separate because we are too different, blah blah blah. So I agree and tell her if she wants to separate, she needs to leave. And we agree that I will give her time to find a place since I've always been the provider. We do have an 11-year-old son, so she has chosen not to work for a long time. Fast forward a week, I find the DMs and confront her through text. All she says is she's coming to get her stuff when I'm at work. So she moves in with her sister. No job, no money. We do agree that no matter what we would share 50-50 with our son. May 4th was the day I caught her. There was zero contact with her the first 2 weeks. Her own sister and mom were disgusted with her and trying to be a shoulder to lean on through the hell I was going through. I couldn't sleep, eat, I run my own company, so trying to hold it together has taken everyone's out of me to keep this moving. I know that she threw away everything for a guy at the club makes me sick. What she is putting our son through for her own selfish desires. I have not been a perfect husband by all means, but I have been a faithful provider for our family the entire time. And to rub salt in the wounds, she starts going on social media posting lies. We have been separated for a long time and we are going through a divorce. And that she met someone else. But everyone close to me knows the truth. I did start a divorce process through mediation because at least until now, we agree on almost everything, but I'm sure that will change. After a month of hell and no contact, me just avoiding knowing anything about her and her new life, I started to pick myself back up and kind of look forward to the future at least for a few moments at a time. Then a week ago, she sends a half-ass apology, text first time admitting she was wrong. I ignored it and planned on not responding to anything, but that didn't have to do with our son or divorce. A few more the next day saying she was wanted to talk and how sorry she was. And the following day about 100 voice texts and text begging me to forgive her and take her back. And how she was blinded and will do anything to make it right. Turns out, she got a DUI a few nights before and I guess, without me, told her and her world is crumbling around her now all of a sudden. I always believed in karma and that it would catch up to her, but I seriously didn't expect it to happen this fast. And for a brief moment, I felt a small victory for once after the month I just went through. But that faded fast and for the past week, and small progress I made has started all over again. I'm staying strong, but there is that little devil in the back of my mind attempting me to see if she is willing to change. But trust me, I know it's just a desperation attempt by her. This is ongoing now. She keeps saying that she will show me that she can be a better person. But I was better off when she was just living her new best life. Sorry for the book, and a terribly written one at, that there are so many more details that make it even more fucked up, but this is the summary. But thanks for anyone that reads. This sub has been a place where I don't feel alone. Just reread what I posted and wanted to add a few more details when I found out the DMs she had been sleeping with this guy for at least 3 weeks before she asked for the separation, saying she was going to the store or to her sister's house when she was going to see him. I would take my son to practice and go to the gym, kind of my routine after work. She would use that time to sneak around. And that's only what I know because SC and Instagram was how they communicated. So God only knows how many other times she lied with SC messages that delete. And also, when she first talked about separating/divorce, she said she didn't want anything house, etc., just 50-50 with our son. But the day before I found the DMs, I reiterated the fact that we cannot live together and be separated through text. She blew up and told me that this was her home and would not leave. And legally, if anyone needed to leave, it was me. Lol. Guess she reads something on Instagram. Thank God I found her old phone the next day and was able to log into her social media because she used the same password for everything. I could not imagine what kind of hell she would have put me through without me having concrete evidence. Just want to thank each and every one of you for all the words and encouragement and all the amazing advice. I'm taken back by how many people took time to read and comment. I will post updates and try to reply to you all.